If you are someone who's struggling with unbearable period cramps, diarrhea, vomiting, and all those period symptoms, especially with PCOS, then this video is for you. Trust me, I've been there, curled up in bed, crying through the pain, trying every medicine possible, hoping and praying that it'll get better. And guess what? It finally did. And I'm here to tell you what worked for me so that you can reclaim your comfort during these days. So grab a cup of tea or a coffee and let's talk about it. In today's video, we're going to talk about my history with periods and PCOS and the 4 major drastic steps I took to cure my pain. So I was diagnosed with PCOS almost 4 years ago. Oh my god, it's like a long time ago, and I gained weight. Like, I gained a lot of weight, okay? And initially I thought it's so good, you know, that I'm looking chubby, I'm looking curvy and everything, but it had a major impact on my gut health and my periods. I mean, my periods got irregular, and for 6 to 8 months I did not get periods at all. I visited a gynac and she definitely gave me some good medications, but she also recommended me to focus on my gut health, my lifestyle and everything. And that's when I realized that yes, these medications will definitely help me get my periods or ease the cramps and everything, but I have to do some major lifestyle changes to ensure that my periods for long term are like good, you know, like my gut health is good, my periods are good, and my overall health is good. And that's when I realized that I have to take some drastic measures to do things. Okay, so initially my idea of a good lifestyle was doing like a immense, like hectic diet, okay? And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna starve myself, I'm gonna just eat like very typical diet foods and everything, I'm gonna skip everything and that's gonna help, okay? And I did lose a lot of weight, okay? Like, I mean, I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. I lost that much amount of fat and everything, but I did not feel healthy. I mean, I got my periods did get regular, but I did not feel healthy. The pain, guys, it was unbearable. I mean, I used to skip work for 2 days. I used to take 2 days off from my work. I used to not eat anything because whatever I tried eating, I used to either puke it or I used to get loose motions. And I was like, what am I supposed to do at this point? Because no medications, nothing was working. And I was like, you know what, I really need to fix this. I need to focus on myself, because if not now, as I age more, it will just get worse. And that's when I decided I have to take some drastic steps, and that's what we are going to talk about in this video. So let's dive in. So let's begin with step 1, fixing my workout routine. I realized that I have to keep my body active. Keeping my body active was the ultimate key to get regular periods and get rid of period pain. So at least a year ago, I joined gym, okay? I always wanted to join gym. I really love the idea of strength training and everything, but I was too anxious to work out in front of so many people, but I kind of fought it and I joined the gym. And initially I used to do like good strength training, like heavy lifting, and you know, because strength training is really important, guys. Like, I know that some of you guys prefer yoga or Pilates. Do that, but also inculcate strength training in your workout, okay? So initially I was doing strength training, my strength was getting better, my muscles were tightening up and everything. So I thought, you know what, this is great, this is amazing, you know, now I think my periods are gonna be better, like the pain and all. But the pain worsened, and I was like, what's happening? I'm strength training and I'm doing everything. And that's when I realized, because this is what my doctor had told me earlier. She told that do strength training, but don't like do it with heavy intensity, because for some people with PCOS and regularly who have like bad cramps and everything, strength training is not good at high intensity, okay? For some it does wonders, because one of my friends, she has PCOS, she does heavy strength training and it does wonder to her body. But for me, it was kind of the opposite. But the thing was, I loved strength training too much to like completely give up. So what I did was, I reduced the intensity of strength training and I inculcated cardio and functional training, because I was completely skipping cardio. Like, I was like, you know what, I don't want to do running, I don't want to do walking, because I used to breathe very heavily. So my cardiovascular system was like completely messed up. And then I realized that, you know what, I can't just rely on strength training. I have to do functional, I have to do body weight exercise, and I have to do cardio. And this is what I inculcated in my workout. For cardio, I first started by focusing on at least covering 5k steps every day. The goal is to do at least 10k steps every day. That is recommended, but 10k steps was too overwhelming for me at the start. So I thought, let me start with 5k steps. So what I used to do is, after my strength training workout, I used to at least walk for 20 to 25 minutes. Now, if you have not joined the gym, I would really urge you guys to join the gym, because it's really good, not just for your body, but for your mental health also, okay? So please do that. But if you have not yet joined the gym, I would say start by walking around your society, or with your friend, in some park or something like that, and like, do some brisk walking. Don't like walk aram se like you're walking in a garden, but do some brisk walking, and at least walk for 30 to 45 minutes. If 30 minutes is too much for you, like how I said, I started with 20 minutes, do that. Okay, first 20 minutes and gradually increase like 30, 45 minutes and everything. So the days, like I used to go to the gym for 5 days, right? So 5 days may, at least the days when I used to do strength training, I used to only walk for like 20-25 minutes, because I used to have no energy after strength training. So I used to balance it, like if the strength training days are heavy, I should do like very minimal cardio, but the goal was to keep your body active by doing some walking. Okay, now running is something I hate. Okay, so initially when I used to run for even 30 seconds, I used to be like like that. I used to breathe so heavily, but I think eventually I started getting better at it. So it's just like about taking baby steps. So first I started with walking for 20 minutes. The speed would be somewhere, I think 7.5 ka speed I used to walk for 20 minutes. Then gradually 30-45 minutes I used to walk. And then slowly I started running. Okay, like first for 30 seconds, and then I used to walk. Then again for 1 minute I used to run. Then again I used to walk for 4-5 minutes, so that I can get hold of my breath and everything. And then I started doing incline walking. And oh my god guys, incline walking has done wonders to my body. Okay, I mean those who don't know incline walking, it's basically keeping your treadmill at this particular incline. Okay, so it looks like you're walking on the hill. Okay, so it puts a lot of pressure on your knees. So I would really say that if you have knee pain or knee issues, avoid incline walking. You can just do regular walking. It will do great wonders to your body. Okay, so you do not have to do incline walking, but if you can, and if you don't have knee issues, please definitely do. So I first started with incline walking, and I think I used to keep the incline at 10 first, and then I eventually worked it up to 12. So 12 was the max, and I used to keep the speed, I think, at 3 or 4. So it looked like I was walking up the hill, and oh my god, that also did wonders to your body, to my body. Okay, I mean, I hated running, so I used to do incline walking, and now I do a mix of everything: normal walking, brisk walking, a bit of running, and mostly incline walking. So I started doing these things, and on the days when I used to not do strength training, I used to focus on my abs, and I used to do body weight exercises. Body weight exercises are also equally important, like doing planks and doing abs and every other body weight exercise. So if you have not yet joined the gym, you can do these body weight exercises at home. You can search for some good body weight exercises, workout at home. There will be tons of video, and they are so informative and helpful. So start with that first before hitting the gym. Now let's move on to step 2, overhauling my diet. Okay, so the thing is, I was working out, I was doing strength training, cardio, functional and everything, but I was still eating a lot of junk: burger, pizzas, fries with peri peri, everything, you name it, and I was having all that inside my body. Okay, and I used to just wonder, I'm working out now, so why is my period pain not budging? Like, what is happening? And that's when I realized you can't just rely on workout. Okay, like I know it was very naive of me to do so, but I just realized that, okay, you know what, I have to push myself to eat healthy. And see guys, eating healthy every time, it's not possible. You will go out with friends, occasionally you will have that craving to eat burgers or fries, but you have to balance it. Okay, so what I did, I took baby steps. Okay, I did not completely cut out on junk. What I did was, at least once in 15 days, I used to eat one packet of fries or one burger or one pizza or whatever like that. But I slowly reduced the intake, because when you completely change your food, okay, overnight, that also takes a toll on your body. Okay, so first what I did was, once in 15 days I used to have like probably one thing, and then dhire I reduced that. Okay, so then I started eating a lot of home cooked food. I actually had to push myself to eat home cooked food. Okay, and the thing is, I have a sweet tooth. Okay, so I used to have a lot of cheesecake before, like once or twice a week. I should be like, weekend aa gaya, chalo cheese khana hai. And the thing is, I also have low BP, so I can't completely cut down sugar, and I don't think so anybody should completely cut down sugar. You need to have some sugar in your body. So what I did was, I replaced cheesecake with sugar-free Greek yogurt. Okay, so that was like my sweet tooth craving, so I used to have sugar-free Greek yogurt. Then I used to have these fruits, then healthy nuts and everything. And then for snacks, if I ever had to, if I used to crave for something, I used to have like this roasted makhana and everything. So slight changes in the diet and replacing things with healthier alternatives was one of the best things that I did. And then the next diet, or next healthy diet that I started focusing on, definitely was a game changer for my period cramps and my overall unbearable period pain. I started having soaked moong and chana. Okay, so I used to take take moong and I used to take chana, like some portion of it, and I used to soak it in water overnight, and the next day I used to drain the water out, and then I used to add some chaat masala, some salt, and I used to eat it as a snack, or probably sometimes occasionally evening dinner. Now you can also add your own spices. If you like to add tomato, like onion or something like that, you can add whatever you want, but the thing is you should definitely have moong, because having moong or chana, both of them is really good when it comes to period pain. So at least 1 week before, or at least 2 weeks before, once in twice a week or something like that before your period, start having it, because that definitely helps with the period pain. I also started including moong dal chila in my diet. At least once or twice a week I used to have moong dal chila. So what I used to do is I used to take moong, I used to soak it overnight, okay, and then I used to drain the water out. I used to take that soaked moong and then add it in the mixture with green chili, ginger, pinch of salt, any additional masala or spices that you want to add, and then I used to blend it together, and then like dosa, I used to spread it all over the pan and then fry it on both the sides, and I used to eat it. And that was definitely the best decision of my life, because moong dal chila doesn't just help with fat loss, but it also helps with your period pain, cramps and everything. So at least start eating moong dal chila once a week, I would say, because that will definitely be a game changer for your cramps. Now let's move on to step 3, that is seed cycling. This is something one of my closest friends, she introduced this to me. She told me about seed cycling and its benefit and everything, and even she has PCOS, so it's definitely helpful for people with period cramps, PCOS and PCOD. Okay, so basically what happens in seed cycling is, suppose today is day 1 of your period, okay, so from day 1 to day 15 you need to have 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, okay, and 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, and make sure these are ground flax seeds and ground pumpkin seeds, okay. You can easily get it at supermarket, but make sure it's ground, because I definitely know that for these seeds there are different varieties, so you have to ensure you're having ground flax seeds and ground pumpkin seeds, 1 tablespoon of both every day from day 1 to day 15th, okay. And I prefer roasting it and having it, because then it is very like very tada and very chataka sort of. So you can roast it or you can have it kacha also, but I think roasting is better. Then from day 15th to day 28th, focus on having 1 tablespoon of ground sesame seeds and 1 tablespoon of ground sunflower seeds, okay. So you understood this, right? Day 1 of your period, okay, from day 1 of your period to day 15th, you have to have 1 tablespoon of flax seeds and 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, both ground, okay. And then from day 15th to day 28th, 1 tablespoon of ground sesame seeds and 1 tablespoon of ground sunflower seeds. So having these seeds not only helped me balance my hormones, okay, it also helped me with the hair fall, okay. So initially I just felt like my scalp was thinning, and that's why I chopped like major chunk of my hair, because my curls, they were weighing my hair down, and then I felt like my scalp was thinning, okay. And having these seeds, it definitely helps with period cramps, but it also helps with hair fall, and your hormones are like more balanced and everything, okay. So definitely try this and let me know in the comments how it works for you. And definitely it's not an overnight fix, okay. It at least took me 2 months to see the results, so please be patient with this. Now let's move on to the final step, staying consistent and seeing the result, okay. Now as I said, you have to be patient with this, okay. Like for me to see the results, it almost took me 3 months of healthy eating, exercising, seed cycling, and changing my overall lifestyle with adequate amount of sleep, hydration and everything. It at least took me 2 to 3 months to see the result. And day 1 of my period, now it still has that mild discomfort, like when your period is just getting started, it still has that mild discomfort, but it's still bearable, because at least by the evening of my day 1 and then day 2 and day 3, I'm still like very relaxed. I don't have like major cramps. There's still like mild cramps, but it is bearable, guys. Like I can do a lot of activities, I can work, I can talk, I can eat, I can go out and I can meet my friends, I can do everything which I couldn't do before. So this has definitely been a huge game changer for me. What's important is to remember that everybody is different, okay. Now this solution, these steps, it worked for me, and it will definitely work for you. I can guarantee that, because this is like a major lifestyle change and it focuses on a healthy lifestyle, okay. But it will take probably more time or less time for you, okay, because me and my friend, we both started this together, okay, and I could see the results within 3 months of following this consistently, but she couldn't, okay. It took her like 5 months to see the result, okay. So don't be impatient here, don't be like, oh my god, like it's not working for me, it's been like 2 months, 3 months, not working. You have to be consistent, you have to balance everything out, okay. You can't be like eating junk and just working out and do seed cycling and be like, Are Sonali, I'm not seeing any result. You have to focus on each and every step that I mentioned. You have to follow each and every step consistently, rigorously. And sometimes, as I said, occasionally if you crave junk, do have it. Don't be like, oh no, I can't have have it. Occasionally have it once in 15 days and then gradually decrease it for, to have it like once in a month or something like that. But be consistent, be patient, and be very rigorous with this. And despite doing all this, if your pain still persists, because see, doing this will definitely have a major impact on your health, your lifestyle will be healthier and everything, but sometimes the pain may not completely reduce. Okay, so if you still feel like there is pain continuously, I would definitely recommend you to see a gynecologist, because that's what I did. And my gynac, like, I met 3 to 4 gynac. Okay, from that I liked only one gynac, because she really understood my body, what I'm going through, and she definitely gave me a good solution which had like a long-term impact. Okay, so you have to definitely invest in a good gynac who will understand your body and who will definitely give you a long-term solution apart from the medication. Trust me, investing in your health, it's definitely worth it. If you have watched till now, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope my journey can help you make those small changes that can transform your life. And also let me know in the comments what's your biggest struggle during periods, and if you have tried any of these tips, or if there are any additional tips that we all can try. Let's comment and help each other out in this. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. If you loved the video, if you found it helpful, do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. We are all in this together, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. And also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow me there. I'm a lot more funnier there, and I post a lot of acting skits, real talk content, rant, and everything, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like it. So I'm gonna link my page in the description. Do hit a follow. And yes, thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.